When it comes to olive oil, the island of Crete is the capital of Greece. There are over 30 million olive trees on that island. Anywhere you drive, it's olive trees, olive trees, olive trees, anywhere you look. And that's why I think it's essential that if you go to Crete, you join at least one olive oil tour. And just so you know, the tour I'm going to show you in today's video, this is my #1 absolute favorite thing I've ever done in Crete. They're doing a fantastic job. Now, the tour I'm going to talk about starts from the Heraklion region, but there's a similar tour starting from Chania, and I will link that video at the end of this one. All right, so the tour starts around 9 a.m. That's when they come to pick you up at your hotel, because yes, pickup is included. And try not to have too big of a breakfast on that day, because you're going to be eating a lot. The first stop will be at an olive mill. You'll first walk around the olive grove and learn more about how olive trees grow in Crete. And in case you're wondering if you'll actually see olives on the trees, well, that depends on which month you'll be there. Olives in Greece start growing on the trees in May. By October, they have become nice and big, and then in November, that's when harvest season starts. After visiting the grove, you'll enter the actual olive mill, where you'll get to see all the machinery that transforms olives into olive oil. You'll also learn what extra virgin actually means, because even though we all use this term a lot, not many people really know what it scientifically speaking means. And then, of course, you'll get to taste it. Everyone will receive a very generous amount of olive oil. They're also going to pour some local honey and some pektimezi, which is concentrated grape juice. And then you can go crazy and start dipping bread and whatnot in all of this. Cretan olive oil is amongst the best in the world. Many Athenians actually buy their oil from Crete instead of the mainland. So you'll see, you'll love it. And they have a few bottles for sale, by the way. So if you want to buy some to bring home, this is your opportunity. And it's actually surprisingly cheap. So go crazy. The next stop of the tour is a winery. First of all, you'll walk through the vineyards, and then you'll go down and visit their cellar. And then, of course, there's going to be a wine tasting. And the view from the tasting area is incredible, as you can see. There's going to be both white wines and red wines, but just so you know, Crete is mostly famous for its reds. Kotsifali is the local red variety. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's one of Greece's best grape varieties. And then once again, there's a little shop on site in case you want to buy some bottles to bring home. The third stop of the tour will be at a distillery. Because yeah, the same way Crete is Greece's capital of olive oil, it's also the capital of raki, which is this hard liquor coming from distilled grape skins. It's not the same as ouzo. Ouzo has a licorice flavor that not everyone likes. Raki is plain alcohol, no added flavor, so it's more like vodka, but better. Now, the way you make raki is you press your grapes to make wine, but then you don't throw away these pressed skins because they're still full of juices and sugars that are trapped in that. And so you put these skins in barrels exposed to the sun to speed up the fermentation process. You have to stir through them a few times per week to help with the fermentation, which is something you will see during the tour. And after 1 month, there's plenty of alcohol in this mix, and so you transfer that to a still, which is this copper container he's pointing at. You heat it up, and then it captures all the ethanol that is trying to evaporate in the same process as you would do for whiskey or bourbon. But everything is much smaller here, because yeah, in case it wasn't clear, all these places I've been showing you so far in this video, they're all family businesses with only a handful of employees. Actually, the guy or the girl showing you around at the estate, that's probably like the son or the daughter of the owner. So don't expect to see massive factories with hundreds of workers on this tour. This is Greece. We like to do it as a family. And then still at the distillery, you'll have a little wine tasting because yes, they also produce their own wine. And you'll get to drink it straight from the barrel, which is such a unique experience. I don't know any other tour that does that. So really cool stuff. By then it's around 1 p.m. So that means it's time for lunch. You're gonna eat at a very traditional, super tiny tavern with only like 2 tables. So it's super small. Once again, this is a family business, obviously. And so the food is amazing. After that, there's going to be a short pottery workshop, since pottery is also a long-standing tradition in Crete. So if you're not afraid of getting your hands dirty and looking very silly with an apron on, like I was, this is your time to shine. And then after that, they will bring you back to your hotel, which you will reach around 3 p.m. and that's the tour over. So you can see how many different things you're doing in just one day and how deep it goes into explaining so many cultural things. That's why this is, in my opinion, the #1 best tour in all of Crete. Now, where can you book it? Well, you can scan this or click the link down below, and that will lead you to the Get Your Guide website, which is the sponsor of this video. I've always been a huge fan of Get Your Guide way before they started sponsoring me. Their catalog of activities is massive. There are so many experiences to choose from. They have a 24/7 customer support line in case you need assistance. They're always available. You can cancel for free up to 24 hours prior before the tour starts. And there's tons of reviews on the platform helping you to decide. And because this is important, these reviews can only be from people who actually joined and paid for the tour, unlike some other websites out there where anyone can write stuff, which can then lead to a significant amount of fake reviews. So yeah, Get Your Guide. Thanks for the support. Keep doing what you're doing. Now, this tour we talked about in this video, that's only if you're staying in the Heraklion region. So Heraklion city, but also places like Chersonissos, Malia, Sisi, and so on. But what if you're staying in Chania instead? Well, there is a similar tour over there, and I'm showing all of it in this video. And for more information on how to visit the famous Knossos archaeological site near Heraklion, it's this one. And there you go. That's it for today. Hope you liked it. See you in this one. Bye.